Kailangan matatak!
Normally. Pops his ulti, and then you just kind of run around doing this weird kind of glitchy walk thing. And now an axe comes out for the side of Wildcard. What? All right.
Okay. I mean, so yeah, it's another hero to go get in on top of the lead.
Have the Impale for a pretty long time, so turn this into a kill seems a little bit difficult. They're just trying to both block the camp here. Alex is going to be able to do exactly that, but this is a very annoying crab/scorpion thing. Oh, Lelouch in the middle lane, getting very low here alone. Trying to finish the job. One more right click will land it. First blood for Alone in the middle lane.
Oh my God. I don't know if I love him just letting Davai Lama getting away with this creep cutting and backlaning at top.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Especially, you know, as I said, most people seem to agree that, bottom lane, we actually have Yves going down to Natsumi. Troll wall.
Oh, but if you spin... Oh, he's already used Spike Carapace. Oh, you just slipped that
It might be going down here. Sorib's out onto him. The spins are coming through, but Xavius on his tail. Doesn't have the stun, but doesn't really matter. Force is able to bring him down regardless and Alone. Actually going to whiff a little bit there onto Xavius. Xavius gets away from the Shadow Fiend, so nothing really going their way. But Alex was able to come around the back, and I think he took out the Tombstone by himself, so bit of gold going to the Snapfire at least. Gonna blade onto Sammy Boy. Not going to be enough damage to bring him down, though. Questionable.
Eve's kind of out on an island at bottom. They know that Sam's not here. Alone's going to try for the TP in. Cancels it. Okay.
Well, apparently the threat of the TP was enough to force them away, and Eves is absolutely fine. Or is he?
On the
As they
Lucian
come
mid.
under the tower. Oh dear. Eves in the bottom lane in a lot of trouble. He's in deep. Natsumi chasing him down. He's got the ranged axes available in just a second here, as Loach will fall in the middle lane. Eves will go down at bottom.
So I was watching mid, so Alone got the triple raise, manned up, got stunned. Xavius came over to try and save the day.
But I don't really know how much he can really do. They're just kind of ignoring him at the moment, which is interesting. They take the tower, they'll look over towards the Undying himself. He gets off the Tombstone, but Alone just supposed to do all the damage onto Force. The Ravage comes in from behind. AU, they're getting on top of Alone right now. Laguna Blade is there, and they bring him down. Shadow Fiend is out for the count. Kiss is coming over, trying to help out Davai Lama, but Davai Lama ain't going to be able to do much, especially with those kisses being cancelled out by the Nyx Assassin. They will lose the axe as well. Two big heroes dead in the top lane for Wildcard.
Wildcard absolutely not expecting Polaris to respond after the tower was already dead, but just getting caught out by how quickly... Okay, so the timing is really just double BKB for Polaris. That's kind of what they're waiting for here. Nothing else that's like enormously relevant.
Yeah, although Ursa's moving up on top, and Xavius is sitting right behind him.
The cookie into the Requiem! Oh, he got it off. Oh, no.
Yeah, Natsumi still able to get off the battle trance, but there's a song from Sammy Boy just to hold them back. Also seeing EU on the side. Meanwhile, up on the top side, Eves is going to end up falling. And Natsumi's going to die as well to the Culling Blade. Now they look forward for more. Net out onto AU here. They'll follow it up with a Berserker's Call, and they'll get that kill as well. Sam being gunned down by the Luch and forced those. They'll get that kill on the sidelines. Wildcard, what's the play? They're trying to get themselves back towards the tree line here. They don't actually want to fight this. Alone going for the TP out. No chance of him turning this one around. A blink out from the axe as well. Got to get him to safety.
Yeah. Being able to make a play like that under these circumstances, I think, speaks a lot to probably the atmosphere on the team currently.
I mean, he's called the Davai Lama, right? Like,
yes.
It's kind of in the name.
Yes.
You know, he's got to stay on brand. Very important.
I do have to say, it's not like Polaris are completely out of this now. It was a big setback, kind of gambling for that Roshan and being punished, and now... They do have their double BKB timing, so should be able to go make something happen.
Jumping out. Oh, two-man call, though, from Davai Lama. Manages to get the Invis Nyx Assassin. What the earth was that call? AU is going to get off the Ravage, though. They'll look for the turnaround onto Alex, and with the Laguna Blade coming through, they'll get it. Davai Lama, though, he doesn't really... I mean, he does have the blink in 2 seconds, but a little bit off the mark there on the timing to catch him in the creep wave, so...
A 1-for-1 when you're using the Ravage.
Yeah.
Wildcard are perfectly...
Wildcard are playing very disciplined, I want to say. Like, they're not really dangling down lanes too much unless there's a solid plan behind it. Like right here, with the Shadow Fiend is showing. Davai Lama looking for a time. Oh, he almost gets exactly onto Loach there. That was very close indeed. Cookie comes out, but I'm not sure they're going to find them, or maybe they will. The dust is onto them. They managed to connect with this some way, somehow. They managed to find it. Oh my god, the damage coming through onto Xavius. There comes a crit, a nice 700 damage. Right click from alone will take him down. Meanwhile on the side, Forces popped the tombstone, which is just going to give Wildcard more money. All right.
Wildcard are being super enabled to make the main point here. But
ooh, smoke up from both teams here. Sammy might be a bit of a target. He's just walked into the entirety of Polaris here. They're going to initiate upon him, and they're not going to be able to get off the song. That is going to be a dead nugget. Immediate buyback, though, and a jump in and a call onto 2. Can they follow it up with any damage? Yes, they can. Natsumi and Force taken out of the fight as they take down the tombstone as well. Polaris sent scattering here as they just immediately lose 2 of their most important heroes in the fight, and now it's Eves in the pit, taking down Roshan.
This completely belongs to Wildcard. There's absolutely nothing that Polaris can do to contest this one. And now with a 9k lead, they held on in the early game, and it feels like the momentum just completely pings. It's like they have to have vision here. They saw me TPing on the wave or something.
Well, they're going in the mid lane though. They're going to be able to get the dieback from Sam. Maybe, although Alone's coming over. He's dealing a lot of damage to Natsumi here, chasing Natsumi back. Maybe even doing more than that. If he gets the crit through, oh no, the cookie comes in, but Natsumi gets off the battle trance. The Requiem is there though, but Natsumi's just going to be able to take him down regardless, but will die immediately afterwards as Dabai Lama gets the spin, now gets the call, moving for Xavius as well. Yu's trying to help him out, but they don't get the call, so Xavius is going to be able to get away in the invis, but yeah, I don't know, trading the SF for 3 heroes like that, I think that's a trade you're probably...
Dabai Lama carrying this gem around, so you can just continue constricting the map.
Blink Call is a very, very hard thing to, like, you know, Carapace or BKB or whatever, but a thrown-in accident. Oh, another amazing setup here for Dabai Lama as they get 2 kills straight off the bat. Set up beautifully by Sammy boys. They look forward for more. Force under the tier 3, but I don't think they care. There comes Haven's Halberd to slow down Eves, but it's delaying the inevitable as Dabai Lama gets another kill. And now they just start slamming away on the tier 3 tower.
They are absolutely feeling it this game. Really. What a performance from all of Wildcard. Polaris coming out of the landing stage in a pretty good afford to be the one getting gone on.
Yeah, and then we go with the... Oh my god, there's so much damage! The Lina, she's almost dead. Eves can't quite finish the job, though. Him on the side alone, actually popping the BKB and has a double damage. Just starts blasting it into Force. Force pretty tanky, though, on that Undying. Happy to sit to the front line, disassembling the Aeon Disc as a Ravage comes through as well. Natsumi getting off the ultimate, trying to bring down Eves and able to do so. Now moves across towards Dabai Lama as well. Dabai Lama doesn't have a way out right now. They do, actually. The song comes through, holds them back. Wildcard, I mean, Dabai Lama sticking around, almost looking like he's going to go for something here as Alone brings down Xavius on the sidelines, and Lelouch finds the entry point onto the axe to bring him down. Natsumi gets on top of Sam. Sammy boy trying to run to the trees, but I don't think they're going to save him here. Net comes out, but Lelouch takes him out. In comes Alone, though, with that Aghanim's from the Snapfire. Is this a play, though, is the question. They're trying to play around them right now, but Natsumi's pretty damn tanky, especially with that Satanic, so they will just have to back themselves away. A very risky move there from Wildcard. And the stun! Oh no, they catch him out. The rest of Polaris getting on top of him here. The Snapfire trying to do something to help out, but there is nothing to be done for Alone. Polaris just playing on a nice edge are able to take this fight.
It cost them 2 buybacks, but the Song of the Siren resetting the fight just lets the Lelouch get... I don't know how much the healing is going to be relevant necessarily. Just be interesting to see if Polaris
the fights are very, very quick.
Yeah,
so.
People are dying pretty fast. Speaking of Sam getting going on.
Yeah, this might be a dead Nagasara, and the mechanism does come out, but it's not going to be enough to keep Sammy alive. Little bit too ambitious there, trying to go for that outpost.
Oh, they're pinging in the triangle. This is blind. They don't know if anybody... Oh, actually, they have a ward here as well. Oh my god. Wildcard not having this gem, not having the sentries anymore.
Oopsie, I made an oopsie poopsie.
What is that, chat wheel?
How have I never heard that before?
Oh god, Eve.
Oh no, he's gonna make an oopsie poopsie. He's jumping in here, getting beaten on down. He has got the in-rate though, and the BKBs is gonna survive for the time being, but they'll have to commit the Requiem to keep him alive. And now
Llama went in.
Llama jumping in. I don't know if this is the play though. The Ravage #1 coming on through. Natsumi surviving through it all and healing back up again through the other end of that ultimate. Alex needs to stay away, but Force is just on top of him right now. So they find the Shadow Fiend on the sideline as well. BKB's out from him, but he can't fight into Natsumi. He's too damn scary, and even Yves jumping in. He's actually getting some help here from Alex. Cookie out, Song coming through as well. All three of them set up beautifully for guess who? Davai Lama waiting on the high ground here, ready to jump, but decides against it. Knows that there is another Ravage actually available, so they will wait.
Stress. Another Andis getting popped. Force way up there.
Yeah, a lot of that are happening, and actually this Undying, he's just gone. No chance of surviving through that one. Xavier's looking over towards Sammy Boy's just on the high ground here. What is Nagasaran?
Yep.
What a chat.
Yeah. Okay, well, they deal with both tombstones. There is still a buyback for Force. Sam scouting. And he could just cover this with the Song if he wanted to, but they might not even need to. It's dropping so damn quickly.
Yep, there it is. Roshan dies. He picks up an Aegis and a refresher shot on alone as well. Ag's also going down, and Xavier's running into this one. I'm not sure that's a play, my friend. Full stuff way up to the high ground, but the teddy bear is here, and it mauls him good and proper as the axe comes flying through. Doesn't quite connect. God, I absolutely love how they have no animation when they're in the air when Snapfire fires them, so you just have like a...
Yeah, okay. It looks like it's okay.
Yeah, just about. Could afford to cast an Anchor Smash or something as well. Maybe a Gush if he's feeling fruity. But certainly not both. One or the other. Nyx Assassin going for this right now. Oh my god, they actually catch out the Troll Warlord who's just blinking to try and help out. Refresh roll from Davai Lama as well as they take down Natsumi. He does have a buyback here, but is it gonna matter? Force, he's going to be the next target on the wildcard list right now. Gives him the little Havoc Hammer, but that is going to do nothing to keep him alive. Buyback as well from the Undying, but Polaris, they have to be running low on resources by now. AU waiting by the sidelines here.
One Ravage is all that they've got.
Feels like it's not enough. Mega creeps have been gained, and now Wildcard looking for the win. They'll throw in a creep just to force back Polaris, keep them on their toes as the tier 4 tower goes down. On the sidelines, Loach, Yves on top of him. There comes the Aeon though, keeping him alive as Yves kind of fighting into Force here. Force, another Aeon coming out, but they get the call out onto the Lina. Lina dead, no buyback. They'll move across now to AU as well. Natsumi trying to fight up into Alone. They're going to actually turn Jagger across to Davai Lama as another call comes through. Natsumi will lose his second life, and that will be it. GG gets called, and Wildcard take game number 1 in this lower bracket best of 3 series against Polaris. A lot to give them some consistency, and it got wrecked. So they're going to go for the Slark as the final pickup here on the side of Polaris. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's good against the Morphling. You can just steal a whole bunch of stats off of him. The hero can't buy shock.
We'll see what he's able to do on this Lina in terms of buying his time, buying his team some space and some dominance in the early game, controlling the game up a little bit.
Big pressure on Sam. He's almost brought down by the auto attacks. That's going to be first blood.
And Eve's getting on some Xavius though, looking for the return kill. Not sure he can keep up though. With the Fairy Fire in the south, the line's going to be absolutely fine. So it's a tradeless kill.
Yeah, and he gets to just... Stressful. Morphling not CSing all that well at top, only kind of tied up with the Tidehunter. It's, Alone trying to man up on the Lucian. He doesn't have any mana, but he does have Alex rotating in. But the Undying is also here.
Yeah, let's see. Stun does connect, but Loach just pounding the damage into Alone here. Fairy Fire gets used, and with the damage they've got, Loach will go down, so Alone gets away. AU's still chasing, but I don't think he's going to be able to close the gap. Under the tower he goes. AU, this is very aggressive. There's a cookie across from Sam, and with the Scan Blast as well, they're able to just kill him off.
Okay, that was that was a little bit closer comfort. I thought the Undying was going to get that auto. Huge pressure from Alex, but I don't think it's hurting the Lina too much. It is slowing down his role on the net worth, but the side lanes are just huge wins.
Yeah, that's who is hurting the most. Davai Lama is just getting absolutely destroyed. Every time he tries to go for creeps, there's just heroes upon him. But looking like they might be able to grab you here. Thunder God's Wrath comes through just to secure the kill. You know, wasn't looking 100% that one, so got to make sure.
It would have been really nice to get something other than the position 5, but Alone's just going to have to take what he can get. And the acceleration into the mana items to keep him farming. It's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, so Ease is doing okay. Alone is doing okay. Davai Lama, though, really not having a good time. But again, another jump in the middle lane here. Alone's going to be careful, though, as Lurch gets up a ton of damage. Nice cookie onto 3. They can not finish off Lurch as he gets back up to the high ground, though. They'll turn their attention towards AO instead, and the Undying will be falling eventually. It takes a bit of time, but they'll rip through the tanky boy eventually. And down the bottom, once again, Natsumi just not letting Davai Lama any... It is going to be a while before we see them make a move. So in the top lane, Alex able to get the jump away from the Slark. Doesn't quite connect with that pounce. So Alex will be alright.
Yeah, I don't think Davai Lama is that unhappy about sitting here farming across from the Tide. He would be unhappy about getting hit by this smoke gank, but he has kind of randomly avoided it. Maybe not.
No, unfortunately not. Xavius and Loach right on top of him. Laguna Blade coming on down, and the right click will finish the job. And that'll be Loach getting himself another kill here on the Lina.
I don't even want to use it right away because he's getting pretty close to level 12. And you do have to resummon the birds to get the updated stats.
Xavius jumping in, using that Tumbler's Toy to close in the gap. Natsumi on top of him as well. Force coming over from round the back. Everyone suddenly here onto this position. No help coming his way. He is just dead.
They're trying to top. Get a little bit of a jump, but the Lina's waiting there.
She's going to be able to at least get them one return. No,
the smoke! He popped the smoke and disjointed the tower shot that saved him.
All right. Okay.
It's expensive, but sure, go for it.
Yeah, values his life very highly. Respect it. You're a king.
That was nice. Okay, well, they suspected that might happen, but they didn't get the turnaround, unfortunately. All right, back to...
Yeah, for sure. That's a big time for him. The Tide Orange as well. He's got the Blink Dagger in the pipe, so he's ready to go. Wants to join this engagement. Sammy Boy has been seen, as has Davai Lama here. Ravage ready to go as well, should he want to use it. In it comes. Both heroes locked down as they'll move their attention towards the Visage, and Davai Lama will get dropped. Finger comes through, and now they look towards Sammy as well. Cookie comes through, but it's not going to be enough to save him. Caught by the stun, and the damage is there from the Tide. Natsumi grabs that kill.
Well, they might at least get an objective trade. No, Lelouch is still going to be able to hold on to mid. Polaris being really clinical with these rotations. Just, they're not giving up an inch on the... Could still end up changing his mind.
Yeah, I'd quite like to see a Mage Slayer, honestly, or something like that. You know, just get on top of the Zeus in the back lines and try and punish that. As Alex does jump in on this one, popping the BKB. They want to try and take down Force, or at least force a Ravage out of him. Alex moving up to the high underground and seeing everybody here and thinks, oh, maybe I don't want to be here anymore. Tries to run away as Alex comes out onto Sammy Boy. Sammy Boy getting beaten down by Natsumi. That'll be the first blood of this fight. Wildcard getting themselves back. They don't really want to take this fight to Polaris too harshly. Polaris have already taken down their Pos 5, and I think they might just have to give up the tier 2 tower in the end. Davai Lama trying to get a bit of counterpunch going. Oh, Natsumi finding another kill here. Alex in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah, they are making this a trade in the meantime, but Natsumi's trying to come down and punish Davai Lama.
Yeah, he's going to find him. TP out. Will have to pounce, though, so he's able to cancel that one with ease. And now, with Davies coming across as well, Davai Lama is going to fall. Natsumi just chaining up 3 kills in a row here.
They're not even backing off at mid. There's only 2 heroes alive.
Ravage coming down. Luge getting on top of the Morphling. Morphling doesn't have the strength. Morph going. He's gone as well. Polaris turning up the heat here in game number 2. And Wildcard are just not ready for it. There's been a little bit of... allowing some vision to happen when it shouldn't be. Yeah. It's a bit risky.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wildcard. Oh, they see Force here. They'll throw the Ethereal Blade on him straight away, but Natsumi trying to get on top of the Zeus. Zeus needs to get away from the Slark and will be able to do so. In fact, he's popped the Shadow Dance very, very early here. I'm wondering if they can follow up from this. There comes the Ravage on the front lines, but not really connecting onto many heroes here as Xavier's will go down. Force as well going to fall as Yves getting on top of Lelouch here, but Natsumi's on top of him. 2 cores on 1. How does this work out for you? You need your Zeus, you need it fast, and he'll come from the side and take out Lelouch. Now they'll go towards Natsumi as well. Natsumi backing himself away, wants to give himself a chance to regen, then come back in on this one, but AU might be dead by the time that happens. Will he be able to keep himself alive? There will be a soul rip, but with the soul assumptions and the damage from the Zeus, they will bring him down, but Natsumi jumping in on this. He's got to be careful of a blink himself back up to the high ground, pounce away, and
damage on this Lina. But I don't think, did Polaris have this Aegis timed properly? Because there's still a minute remaining.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure they're that worried about Aegis time. I think they just want to go and fight, but they're actually initiating onto the Morphling, so they want to take down his first life, and they will be able to do so. So, life on the Morphling gone. They didn't have to commit Ravage for it either, but they might not get a chance to. There's a lot of damage coming towards him. Does get off the Ravage, but dies immediately afterwards, along with Natsumi. That is a huge cost to pay. Now they'll look for more. They'll move across to AU as well. The stun from the line will miss, and they will take down another. Polaris just getting way...
Seeing the weakness of the Tidehunter in some ways. Like, he can't take over a game by himself. Force was number one in the net worth. He was absolutely huge, and it just amounted to... Oh,
Natsumi jumping onto everyone right here. He's got this brand new BKB, which he's keen to show off, but he's still being kited. Can't lock anyone down. Kiss is coming over the top as well. They're on top of the loot. They've got so much damage to throw into him. Alex and Yves tear him apart, move across towards the Tidehunter as well. Natsumi still just bouncing around the back lines of the fight like a ping pong ball, but unfortunately, he's doing about as much damage as a ping pong ball, so he's just going to teep himself away. It's another fight for Wildcard going exactly how they want it to.
The Lina just died. I think the conclusion for most people would have been, look, this could go either way, but probably Polaris favored. You know, maybe a Polaris 2-1, and we are staring down the barrel of a Wildcard 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, this next rush could decide everything, but there's just I have no confidence that Natsumi's going to be able to get up his damage in the fight. Since the Lion's just going to get taken over, trying to go for a bit of a warding adventure. Gets punished for it, and Yves in the pit immediately.
All right. They've got a couple of buybacks.
Yeah, we'll be using the Lion as Natsumi. Coming and poking a little bit, seeing what there is to see. Polaris, what can you do? What can you pull off? When their backs are against the wall, that is often when they're strongest, but it's a big ask right now, and this Roshan is nearly gone already, and they're just making sure that no one's going to interrupt it. Force coming on over, but it's not going to be soon enough. Aegis into the hands of Yves now, and now they'll look forward for more as they get on top of AU. He's going to full force forced up the high ground, but they're just keeping on chasing. Wildcard showing no signs of giving up as Yves taking the Lion's form to try and bring him down as Alex gets on top of the Tidehunter and takes him out of the game. 2 heroes dead with buyback, but Wildcard are mounting the offensive right now. All they really need to do is cut one wave at top, and their lanes will be in absolutely great position.
Spawn, but as I say this, Wildcard are just going to go, and the Ravage is on cooldown.
Yeah, I
maybe
guess
they can just punish here.
I think you see the replay with Natsumi literally just zeroing on it alone, just trying to take him down, but live, they have managed to find Lelouch, and this is a huge kill. The basher out from Alex, just keeping him locked down. Doesn't get a chance to use a single spell, BKB or anything. Lelouch is just taken off the face of the earth. Xavier's? Well, they're actually jumping the backlines here. They want to try and take down Soundpoint. They'll be able to do exactly that, but there's chain stuns coming out onto both Force and Natsumi as Yves trying to fight up into the Tidehunter. Tide's going to get taken down as well. Yves gets a kill. Natsumi in the backlines trying to bring down the Visage. He has a lot of damage and will be able to get that one. Now moving over towards a Morphling. He's got a lot of stacks. My boy's up to 42 agility right now. Sorry, 42 essence shift, which is 180 agility. Yves can't fight this anymore. He needs to leave. But in comes the Zeus. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's the Slug! It gets evaporated from the face of the earth!
Oh, he's not going to make it out either.
Oh no, this might be it. Polaris. They'll lose another 4 heroes dead. Base wide open, the red carpet laid out for Wildcard, taking down the barracks, getting the megas, and now they will just look to take down those tier 4s. making an offering of power treads as well. Oh,
actually,
he wants them to deny him, so he gets the buyback, right?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he
shouldn't interact with those items. Don't do it.
It's a trap. Well, he's taking some heavy hits right now, but does have the Aegis, of course, so isn't really worried. Polaris, what can they do? I mean, they do have a Lina and a Lion. Definitely a worse combo to be stuck trying to defend here, but as Lina has no BKB, it might be pretty difficult to survive through the Zeus. Zeus is just going to take them both out alone. He closes the door, and that's going to be it. GG gets called, and Wildcard get the 2-0 over Polaris. 4-esque, says Devilar.